Hello people, we are back. Sorry for that hiatus that happened yesterday. Needed a little break, just one day, and then we're right back at it today, but a little bit earlier. So appreciate everybody that was able to see my message and be online at the same time, so you guys can get all the honey that we have to share for you guys today. It is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mothers out there. People wouldn't be who they are for their mothers. I know I wouldn't. So wishing all the mothers out there all the best before we start our session today. And I see some people are joining us already. So without further ado, we'll go into what we have going on today as far as techniques go. Maybe this one.
Hi guys. Let me just fix my angle for you.
I think I need to say hi to people on both phones.
Hello.
Alright, so do I need to adjust this one? Are we good to go?
Today we're going to be covering my favorite.
Your favorite.
Let this guy talk to you about it.
So guys, today we'll be talking about the reverse de la Hiva position. So our DLR, more affectionately known as. So I'll go over a few basic concepts and principles of what you need to know if you're practicing this position or you'd like to train from it or to have your guard from there, your attacks, your sweeps, your submissions, everything. And then a few of my favorite sweeps and transitions, and I'll get you guys sorted. So let's get started. So first I'll show you what this move kind of looks like. So if we're here, okay, it kind of looks like a half guard. Arola has her knee up and she's ready to do a knee cut pass. Okay, so she's in here putting all of her weight on this leg, okay, and kind of in the knee cut position. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my foot latched on to the outside of her quad right here, okay?
High five.
So it goes over here, high five, exactly. So I latch onto the leg here. So I need to make a hook on the outside of her leg, otherwise it's not effective. So if the leg is outside here hanging, it doesn't give me the right kind of control, it doesn't help me latch onto my opponent. So that's one part of it. The other part is my hamstring. So just as this hook is making a nice light control on the outside of her leg, my hamstring is giving pressure against her shin. So I'm pushing with my hamstring forward as I'm getting control of this leg. So even if she's standing or she's down here doing a knee cut position, exactly, I have a bit of control. I'm pressing with my hamstring against her shin and I have this foot locking me into position over here. So she's not exactly loose and ready to pass. All right. The second part of this is the outside leg. Okay, so this is a reverse de la Hiva leg. The outside leg is going to come into play very nicely. Okay, and I like to use it to put a little bit of pressure right under my my opponent's rib. So I use my toes and I press there right on the rib cage, because that creates a good amount of pressure for when they start to trying to pull themselves in or pressure me. All I have to do is extend this top leg, okay, and I can create my distance all over again. Okay, that's one way to use the position for the control. This is all right.
Yeah.
Back in here and this one here. The other way to do it is to go and block with my shin. So I can go toes in to the ribs, or I can go shin across the hips here. Okay, and both of them work just fine. So it just really depends on what your preference is, how you prefer to have your control. All right, but they both work almost the same way. So that's as far as the legs go. Now we're going to talk about the hands, where your hands need to be. So first one, I'm going to go reach under here, under my first leg. I'm going to grab her foot. And the way I grab the foot is, let's turn a little bit this way so you can see. The way I grab the foot. The way I grab the foot is, I'm going to grab on the back of the foot. Okay? So in the past, I used to reach over and grab the heel. I've found that, and as per Professor Galva's instruction and preference, to grab the bottom of the foot gives me a little bit more control for the moves that I want to do and the positions that we're going to work with, especially for today. So I'll be in here with this hand right underneath my first leg. Okay? Yes, exactly, here. Other leg comes in either here or toes in, whichever one you prefer. So for today, I'm going to use shin over the hips. Left hand, I prefer that we start controlling the collar. Okay, and I like to go cross collar instead of near side collar. So I start going here, 4 fingers inside, and knuckles towards the throat. Okay, this is where I like to start. If my hand is loose or it's free, that means she has a lot of freedom to move, which I don't want my opponent to have. So if we get into position, perfect, nice and tight. I'm grabbing the heel and I'm controlling the collar. Now I can start working and controlling my opponent's posture. Okay, so that if I pull my knees to my chest or I extend my legs, I can threaten the posture that she has going on. So if I push with my legs here, extend my legs, right, she goes away, and I can pull back the same while bringing my knees to my chest. Okay, so it's very, very good control here. I still have my hands inside the collar, okay, and I'm gripping the foot down there. Okay, so position is okay for everybody. Once you've established that, then we can start to work on your sweeps or your different ways of using this guard to your advantage. Okay, so the very first one I'm going to do, she's going to start in position and she's going to be trying to knee cut very hard, right? So if I let it happen, it goes through. But this is where I control the foot down here, okay? And I'm good on controlling the collar because my next move is going to be extending both my legs just a little bit. So get back to position. Just a little bit so that I can recover my guard. So first one's going to be a nice guard recovery. So she'll be in here, in knee cut. I'll give her a little pressure and then I drop my De La Hiva leg and I start extending it right in front of me. Back to position. Yeah. Good. Knee cut. So extend and I drop and I swing my De La Hiva hook in front and I bring it right in front of her hip. Okay? Now I'm just going to swing all the way back to the other side so I can have guard. If my opponent wants to pass, they're not going to just let me bring the leg here without any resistance. Perfect. Yeah, she comes in for a resistance and I just swing over to the other side and I can start working De La Hiva on this side or open guard or spider guard, whatever you want. Okay? Go back. One more time. So I'll be here, she's working her knee cut, pressure, I extend, bring this leg in front and hook here in front of the hips. Okay, sometimes I'm a lot longer than my opponent, just like this situation, but it doesn't mean she's going to just lay back and let me have a sweep. She keep pressuring forward and I'll just keep swinging to the other side until I get my guard recovered over here. I can reach for the collar on the other side, start working spider guard. So many things you can do here. Okay, so make sure people saw that okay. You guys good? Seen a lot of waves. What's up, people?
Hello, hello.
What's up, White?
Ahmed Zaki. Ahmed Zaki, we miss you.
Zapatero.
What's going on?
كسر من وين ابراهيم؟ مش فاهم. اي مرحله الواحد ممكن يكسر رجل ويروح يعمل حركه كسر الرجل. عرفت؟ فبس بيعتمد ايش الوضعيه اللي انت عم تحكي عليها، الوضعيه هذيك صعب الواحد يعمل. يعني مش مستحيل، اوكي طبعا كله وارد. بس حسب الوضعيه وحسب الكسر، اي كسر انت عم تحكي عليه. هو سؤال إذا ممكن واحد يكسر الرجل وأنا
كسر يعني هي كسر.
Yeah, so like a leg lock. خالته online؟
خالته رولا.
هاي خالته رولا. كيفك؟ شوف. رجلك اليسرى بتصير بعيدة إبراهيم. هات أرجع أعيد لك.
خالته رولا قال حبيبتي رجلوش انتبهي على نفسك. أكيد ما تخافي.
في الحماية المطلقة حالته. أوكي. رجلي على نفس البوزيشن. أوكي إبراهيم، هاي رجلي اليمين عاملة De La Hiva. أوكي، رجلي الشمال هون. أوكي. لما أنا بدي ألف أجي لهون وأحط رجلي هون، وأنا بدي ألف رجلي الشمال هاي كثير بعيدة، يعني بلف لهون تصير هاي De La Hiva. أوكي. تصير De La Hiva كثير بعيدة عن أي نوع من الأذى، بس إذا في رجل هي ممكن تهجم عليها هي هاي. أيوة، ممكن هيك، ممكن ينطوا على التوهود، على الني بار كله، بس الرجل الشمال ما في خوف عليها. بعدين أنت لما صرت بالجارد هون، once you're in this position، أوكي بتعمل كنترول غير، بتصير تدفع الخصر، أوكي بدك تدفش هون، تقوم، اوكي؟ لأن كثير حالات تقدر تدافع عن حالك فيها.
الرجل هاي لأنه ورا ظهري.
Yeah.
ورا. I have to لازم ألف completely عشان to attack it. بس هاي اللي قدامي.
فهي هاي المهم يعني. بس يمكن أنت شايف اليمين شمال من الفيديو. What's up مهند؟ فهمت عليك ابراهيم، فهمت عليك. انت قصدك انت مبين من عندك شمال بس هي اليمين. ممكن يهجموا عليها، ممكن يهجموا عليها، بس بعتقد انت بدك تدافع عنها بعدين. اوكي.
مين هون؟
انكايد. هلا يا ابوي. هلا يا فهد. مشتاقين والله يا اخوي. اول سبت بدون اوبن مات والله صعبه. It's our first Saturday without open mat at kids class, so there's a lot of built up energy. We use. So guys, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use the reverse de la Riva position, okay, after you establish control. And a few of my favorite attacks. So إذا إحنا هون شايفين
لا.
لا.
Put your butt there.
ما راح أعمل لك sweep هنا.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be in the reverse de la Riva position. My hand is on the foot from the bottom. Left hand reaches, 4 fingers inside the collar. Okay? Now, every time, notice my foot is hooked up here on the outside. Exactly. Bring my shin in front of the hips or your toes, whichever you want. Okay, so for today, I'm going to start here, hand inside the collar, and my right hand is on the foot. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my opponent towards me, because I want her to resist the other way. Okay? We're doing a sweep kind of backwards. Alright? So I need her to resist me. Every move starts with the opposite action of the first move. So first we do an action, then the reaction, and we use the reaction to our advantage. So we're back here in the position. I start to pull her towards me with the hand and the knees, and she starts to frame backwards. Perfect, that's exactly what I want. When this happens, I'm going to let go of the collar, grab here on the outside of her arm, like right where the elbow is, okay? Outside foot gets posted, inside the la Riva leg. I'm going to turn my knee to face the complete other direction. So here, and I turn both of my knees to face that way. I'm holding the elbow so it's hard for her to stop this sweep from happening. Okay? Better angle. Yes, this is better. So perfect. I'm being here, I pull, she resists. I grab the elbow, drop this knee, and turn my knees both to the other side at the same time. Okay? Once I'm up here, notice that I keep controlling the foot with my hand. Where is it? There it is. You can keep controlling the foot with my hand. So if I let it go, she's going to lock the half guard. Okay? And even if I have my 2 points, even if I have my sweep, I don't want her to have the half guard again. So I keep control of the foot. Here I transition to hugging the head, and then I can do a back step to stabilize my position.
Have some talking.
Some talking? I like that, some talking. بداية الحركة ممكن نخلي ركبتها رجلك بهاي الحالة راح تقدر تطلع. شلون اتفادى؟ أي ركبة إبراهيم؟ أي ركبة؟ هي أصلا ركبتها على رجلي، هي أصلا عم تحاول تعمل حركة
محموش.
حافظ؟
محموش.
حفيظ الوحش.
What's the question?
شوف ابراهيم، اذا انا هون ومش ماسك رجلها راح تطلع، راح تعمل لي نيكات، ايوه راح تطلع. اوكي؟ بس اذا انا ماسك الرجل زي ما قلت لك، دائما انت ما عندك الجارد لازم تتحكم بالرجل، اوكي؟ وانا ماسك الرجل من تحت، هاي الايد ماسك الرجل من تحت، اوكي؟ والرجل هاي جاي من فوق، فانا برضو عندي دفاعات من هون. This is my line of defense. Okay, I'm blocking the hips with my top knee. Okay, I'm grabbing her ankle or her foot with my right hand. So now if she wants to knee cut, do knee cut. It's harder. كثير أصعب تعمل الحركة هون الني كات. Okay, ففي إلها مش ممكن هيك أنت عم بتأخر الحركة. Okay, بس إذا أنا بضلني هون, if I just stay here and do nothing, eventually she will knee cut. Okay, eventually she's much stronger as her upper body. Okay, Okay. But if you keep a good guard, and if I feel like my opponent is going too far forward, I can control the distance with my legs. Okay? If I keep my legs here and do nothing, she will pass. So, إذا حاسسها هي عم تتقدم، أوكي؟ باجي بحط رجلي هون. أوكي؟ وببعدها عني. ما راح تتقدم هلا، لازم تشيل الرجل من قدامها عشان تمشي لقدام، بالضبط. أنا هون برجع لهون من فوق، بعمل كنترول. اوكي اذا خليتها توصل لهون بعدين تريت اخرتها تقدر تفلت. اوكي بس حتى من هون تقدر تسكر الهاف جارد. يعني الموضوع مش انها اكيد رح تطلع، توصل لمرحله انك ماسك الهاف جارد انت او الديب هاف جارد، بس ضروري تتحكم بالرجل من تحت. اوكي هيك عهدوا. Okay, so I'll review the move again, the sweep that we just did, and then we'll move on to move the second one. So I'm here in my position, controlling the collar. It does it? That shows? Okay. I'm pulling her down to control her posture. As soon as I feel the resistance, I switch to the arm right away. And I post, and I turn my knees both same direction, over here. Okay? So we'll do it from this angle so you guys can see. You guys can see what happens after we do the sweep. Okay, grab, boom, and here we're sweeping. I'm still holding the foot, and I like to hold the ankle up so it's far away from her to half guard, and I can just.
Can I not do this?
You can, but that's hold on, come back. Yeah, if you do that, I just block it with my own knee. Okay, I'm not just gonna keep this knee stagnant. And I'm not gonna stay here for too long. So I reach in and I hug, or I grab the collar. I like to do a cross face, and then I backstep from here. And I can switch my control. The hand comes next to the hip, and I can start working to get my side control, knee on the belly, or underhook. Right, do the back takes what we did the other day, and go for back control from here. Cool.
Any questions?
If you have questions,
please do ask.
Ask away.
Even if it's your first time watching Jiu-Jitsu ever, it's okay.
Welcome all and every questions.
You can ask questions like, what's the aim of what you guys are doing?
Yusri Afandi.
Things like that are also.
Barak Yusri Afandi.
Looking beautiful, حبايبي.
تعالوا. I'll show it again. And then we'll see it again. So from here. So هون ماسك الكعب, ماسك الcollar. Okay. If she's leaning too forward, there's a different move that I'm going to do. I start pulling her into me so she can resist. That's when I grab the elbow, post the leg on the outside, and turn my knees to the same direction over here. Okay? After I finish the sweep, I keep holding the leg up and I stop her from locking the half guard. I go cross face, back step, and turn to get side control. Okay? Come on. Got a bunch of people here. Mahmoud.
Who's there?
Looking beautiful حبايبي. والله يا عمي مشتاقين لك.
Hi Lulu.
Fala Paulinho. Okay people, so for the next one. يمكن هذاك بالزاوية. So for my next one, before the next one,
Hi,
seems to have a question.
What's up?
صعب ابراهيم يعني حتى لو حطت رجلها على صدري يعني انا طلعت من انا صرت عامل سويب ماكسيموم ترجع هي الهاف جارد. اوكي ساعتها انا بكون اصلا متقدم في البوينتس. Okay, so Ibrahim is saying, can she recover from there? Can she put her foot in near her chest? Like she can, but then even if she recovers guard, I'll still be ahead on points. So I'll still have 2 points for the sweep. Same sweep works from reverse de la Hiva. This is reverse de la Hiva, Abu Ali. Oh, what do you mean exactly? Yusri.
Maybe to him it doesn't look like reverse al-hiba because of the knee rather than the foot.
Knee rather than the foot?
It's still the same, it's just a variation on reverse al-hiba.
I'll do it again for you. Look. So look,
it is.
I'm here, reverse al-hiba, and then this one is here. Like I can do the position from here, no problem. I can still pull to me, and then when I'm done, ready to sweep, I just transition the same way. Okay, so it is actually reverse al-hiba.
Hello, hi Thumb.
Good, everybody?
Yeah,
So get ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go.
Next one is, so it's going to be there. Actually, let's move a little bit. Okay. Yeah.
I put my...
I do know.
I know.
So
I've been your student for 4 years.
For 4 years. So I'm here, I'm going to have my hand inside the collar. I'm pulling, okay? And this time, okay, instead of pulling back or posturing up, like she normally does, she actually puts this knee on the ground. Okay? So if she puts this knee on the ground, things change a little bit because it's harder for me to sweep that way if most of her weight is on this side with that knee on the mat. Alright? So as soon as this happens, guys, I keep my hand on the collar, I let go of the foot, and I reach and I grab this arm or this wrist. I like to grab either the wrist or the sleeve. If you grab the sleeve, you're going to have to point, again, your knuckles against the wrist. We did this the other day as well to make sure you point the hand where it needs to be pointed. Otherwise, grab the wrist, and your next move is going to be to push her hand in between her legs. Okay? You're still in reverse al-hiba mode. I'm going to post this outside leg. I'm going to post this outside leg, and I'm going to kick my reverse al-hiba towards the ceiling here. And I follow my opponent to the top. One more.
My feet are insensitive.
Insensitive?
I don't feel any pain.
Alright. So I'm here, I'm in control. As I pull, she posts her knee. Perfect. Grab the hand, post the leg, and kick. And then follow through. And your control on the collar here is going to be essential, and on the arm as well, so you can come up from this very nice sweep. Also pick this up from Professor Galman. Thank you, Professor, for everything. I use this every single time somebody puts their knee down from reverse al-hiba. Every single time. They put their knee down, they get one.
Can I add a tip from someone who's been trying to do this?
You do it to me. I want to show them that. I want to show them how.
I just want to say something.
Do it first.
Okay.
You can walk me through it. So it's a reverse al-hiba. She's controlling all nicely. Then all of a sudden I decide to post. Most of the time when people post, the hand comes down with it, or it comes here to grab the collar. Okay? So here. Grab, push, post, and throw me, and come on top. Works like magic. Okay, add whatever you want.
Yeah, so I wanted to add something important. I think this is to support my white belts and blue belts who try to do this move. Because I remember my progress and thinking about this move and trying to do it in a roll. I always forget small details, but the one that I tend to forget the most is the hand on the collar. That's very important because you need to bring them close to you in order to flip them to the other side. And another important detail that you shouldn't forget is posting the leg. You post this leg and then you're kind of like throwing them over with your al-hiba leg. But this is very important because without this control, you can't. You'll need to use your whole you'll need to push the whole body weight with only your leg, which is not really possible. So that's just the detail I want to add.
Sweet. Anybody have questions regarding that? إبراهيم شفت الإعادة ولا لسه؟ معقول؟ Maisa, how are you? Maisa's watching me live, I can't believe it.
Hi, Maisa.
Hey guys, like I said, very, very good position. I use it so often, and then there are even ways to do it if the opponent's not posting their knee first, so you can make them post their knee. I don't know.
How do you do that?
We'll talk about it now.
How do you force them to post their knee?
ابراهيم يعني اذا انا حطيت ركبتي بعدين قررت ارفع ركبتي بنص الطريق، هيك قصدك؟ لانه الحركه هاي المفروض تكون كثير سريعه، يعني انت منتبه على حركات خصمك، يعني اول ما يرفع رجله اول ما ينزل ركبته المفروض يكون خلص قلب.
So you show us how to make them put their knee down?
I just do that with pulling on the collar, pulling my knees to my chest, making my opponent feel unstable. Okay. The other way to go about it is, if we were doing, let's say if we were attempting the first move. So if we were attempting move A, so without you posting your knee, I'll go to here and I'll say, try to do the first sweep. And to stop this from happening, you put your knee down. Perfect. So I just switch my grips and go overboard.
Nice. I like that.
I'll pair two sweeps together. That way it's easier to implement.
That's the difference between a blue belt and higher belts. How to string moves together.
ابراهيم بدك تكتب لي حبيبي، بدك تفهمني شو قصدك انه خصوصا رجل واحده. يعني انا كنت على الريفرس دلهيبه، انا كنت هون حطيت ركبتي على الارض، اول ما احط ركبتي هاي على الارض المفروض خلص هي تقلبني. اوكي، اذا طولت كثير طبعا بقدر ارفع هاي واوقف الحركه. عرفت؟ بس هي لازم تربطها على السريع، لازم catch it very very quickly. You're sending me messages. That's probably it. Hey,
Hi Rana, Rana's here. We miss you, Rana.
Rana, you don't need to learn this. You're good on guard. What's up, Yahya? How's life at home? I hope you're still working from home. How's little Aya?
Hi, Yahya. Johnny.
So these two. Okay. Anybody else have questions about the moves that we got done showing you guys? So don't worry if you just tuned in. Don't worry, I'll always put these pictures, put these videos up on my story after we're done, so you'll be able to watch the replay of it. That's real. How come Rola did not fight with you so far?
Where?
While we're sitting at home in this quarantine.
No, I'll spare myself the embarrassment.
It depends what kind of fight you're talking about.
Oh, like yeah, exactly. Do you want off the mat fight? Maybe I have a chance with that.
Big chance. She's being modest. Big chance. So what else did I have going on? Arguing, yeah.
Arguing, yeah.
So far, so good. It's only a few days.
We try to hold ourselves until the end of the video. We're like, and then as soon as we hit that button, it starts. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Next move, then.
Yeah. So, for the next one, I'm going to be in reverse Delahiva, exact same position. Exact same position here, my nice good control, okay? And then we're going to switch to something quite interesting. So similar move that we just got done doing. The first one is where I grab just here, just on the elbow, okay? The next part of this is if I'm able to get control of the sleeve here, okay? So all the way down here controlling the sleeve, okay? Is very interesting part of the move. So sometimes my opponents here, like they're grabbing my collar, they're pulling, everything's great, okay? If I let go for a split second, the leg, and if I break, I have an opportunity for a very strong 2-on-1 control here. So if I get a 2-on-1 control, blocking the wrist from gripping anything else, and I grip over here, right under my opponent's armpit, the same side arm, okay? Now, I'm able to push the wrist to her chest and pull her shoulder towards me. Now, as I do that, I have two very good moves that I go to from here. If I remove my shin from in front of her and I pull and I sit up, I have a very nice back take from here. So it's an arm drag to a back take. I'll do it from a different angle here. So after I drop and everything, I'm in this position. Okay, and I can let go of the hand that was on the armpit, and I can reach over here and grab the lapel, okay, or with a belt, or just hug and pull close to me, my opponent. Once I'm here, you don't actually have to jump to get to the back take. If you do a very good shrimp, okay, so I use my left foot that's on the mat, and I shrimp, and I shrimp, and I shrimp, and I pull her towards me, okay, I have a very good opportunity to take the back. So I don't need to jump or do any acrobatic moves to get there. So I'll be here, everything's so good. I can break the grip, go for 2-on-1, wrist to the chest, and I pull the shoulder down, and then I remove the shin from in front of her hips, and I come up right here. I come up, I can hug the belt, I can hug the armpit, or pull the lapel towards me. Perfect. Yeah, so from here, if you come up to your knees, you might open yourself up to a scramble. So a good opportunity for you here is, since the leg is not completely passed, okay? It can be, yeah, but then I'm just here. Then I'm on top side mount if you pass through. So if I do this quickly and slick it up, very, very good opportunity for me to end up on my opponent's back. So I'm here. Break, control, boom, and then of course, if I'm here, okay, and my opponent's not cooperating, I can use the same control to do the first sweep. So I push her back for the first sweep. So the knee draw. If you're here and they drop their knee, it's a lot of grip changing to go back to the second sweep that we did. So if the knee comes down, then you can just come up and start working for your back take. Most probably, if you get here and you start hugging, going for the back, they'll give you the sweep instead of taking the back, instead of me taking the back, which gives me my 2 points. Here. Let's see if people got that.
Any questions, guys?
I'm going to try this one, yeah.
Amani is here. Hi, Amani.
You're going to try this one on Aya? I need that filmed.
Who said what?
أنا بالشامي. Yahya's going to try this on his daughter.
On that Aya. I thought our Aya.
armbar لو رجلي
Poor Aya. Let's see. No question, guys?
ابراهيم الرجل راح تكون يعني قاعده فوق رجلك هون. عرفت؟ فيعني اذا بدك تروح للارمبار بدك ترجع للجارد. اوكي؟ فما استفدنا، انت كنت بالدلهيبه بالريفرس دلهيبه، صرت بدك ترجع للكلوز جارد عشان تحط الارمبار. هلا بالشامي.
هلو.
بسلم عليك ليث، بقول لك كيفك روح.
اهلا ليث. We miss you.
فاهم ابراهيم؟ يعني كنترول ممتاز، بفضل استعمله اخذ سويب او اروح للظهر لانه رجلي راح تكون محبوسه تحت، يعني الرجل المحبوسه رجلها فوق رجلي راح تخليني اخذ الظهر، اذا عملت شرمب اذا عملت هيب سكيب راح اصفي انا على الظهر، هي بتصير الهوك تبعت الباك. اوكي؟
Does that mean there's only 6 people there right now?
No, مش فاهم. لا مش بخلص وتطلع much more. تمام يا شباب. Good arm drag. Okay. And the last one that we're going to talk about, so you have like a few options now to break grip, to get the arm drag. Another nice thing that I can do to break the grip. Right here. You might ask if there's a better way to break this my opponent's grip. Okay, there definitely is. So if I'm here playing my reverse de la Hiva and her grip is like super strong, okay, we'll use what we call the shallow lasso. So I take this foot and I bring it here, right into the pocket of the armpit, and now I just extend a little bit and I easily break the grip. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up from my brother and teammate Pablo Montalbani. Pablito. So he showed us this very, very great way of using your legs. So use a shallow lasso to break this guy's grip, my opponent's grip. So it can be from anywhere. It can be from half guard. It can be from reverse de la Hiva. So I get my leg here, okay, and push away. Okay, again.
Hold it.
If the knee is posted, I don't need to go there. Well, sweep number 2. Cool stuff. Us.
Us.
Us indeed. So.
What?
Let's move over there. Go next one. Okay, so my next move.
Okay. What's the next move?
So the next move, this is also direct from Professor Galba. Almost everything I do from reverse DLR I learned from Professor Galba. So many thanks to him for sharing his amazing knowledge over the years. So if I'm here in my position and I'm controlling the foot, I'm in reverse DLR, okay? If my opponent tries and come over here and grab my collar, this is very dangerous for me, especially on this side. This is the guard passing side, so I can't let this happen, ever, ever, ever. Okay? So if this happens right away, you have to let go, abandon all grips just to break this one. Okay? If I break this grip, I can't let her have it back, so all that work will go to nothing. So, and I push my knuckles against her wrist, her sleeve. You can grab the wrist if you like. Okay? But for this particular move, I'm gonna push the wrist down and again between my opponent's legs here and go back to grabbing the collar. Alright, so wrist goes between the legs, go back to grabbing the collar. I'm going to use both my knees and the grip on the collar to pull my opponent forward towards me. Okay, so it's that she's stepping with this outside leg for posture. So as soon as she steps with the leg for posture, I'm going to let go of the sleeve, grab the leg, and I'm going to turn my DLR leg to face the complete other direction. Okay? Here, and like post with that leg, yeah. So the right leg most probably is gonna she's gonna post with it. Okay, I keep pushing with my shin, and I'm gonna replace my shin with my own foot here. Now I'm just gonna kick forward and come up into position here. So we'll start back a little bit so you guys can see more. I just wanted to show you the grips that I'll be using. Okay, so I'm here. Same reverse DLR. She grabs the collar. I break this grip and I push the wrist in between my legs. Bring her close until that leg comes forward like the post. I underhook it, turn my DLR leg to face the other way, and start to turn my head as well. So now she's posted on hand and then one leg. So I switch my shin with my foot. I kick and come up. I kick here and I come up into a very nice sweep. This is an amazing sweep, and you can actually do this, like you can pull into the sweep from standing, which makes it a lot more awesome, but setting it up from bottom works just as well.
ممكن أحول رجلها something.
أخذ الباك. صعب انك تاخذ الباك على طول ابراهيم. اذا بدك تاخذ الباك من البوزيشن هاي بتختلف الحركه شوي، ونشوف يمكن يكون معنا وقت نسويها اليوم، بس بتختلف شوي لانه اذا تحاول تمرق رجلها وتنزل من تحت لسه في عندها شويه كنترول، لازم نسويها بطريقه ثانيه. all of the team. ليش شو اخبار الريهاب؟ ضروري ضروري تظبط حالك وترجع الماتس يا اخوي. Paulie, when an opponent grabs your collar, can or would you not go for deep half guard? You could go for deep half guard. It's not a bad thing. The only problem is if you do it before you break the grip on the collar, Paul. It gives them the opportunity to control your upper body and then maybe cross face. Okay, so let me demonstrate. Okay. So we're in here.
Sorry.
Alright. So we're here, Paulie. Okay, so she has the grip on the collar. So if I do nothing, and if I just shoot for deep half guard here, no, so I'm just gonna shoot for deep half guard here. She's gonna hug my face and then torture me with this cross face. Okay, and while she didn't pass my guard yet, it's not a very nice place to be. Fighting the crossface, it's super annoying. It's a lot of pain on the face. So obviously, Rula would rather do a knee cut than crossface you. Okay, but let's say I still have control of the leg. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, pulling her towards me so that I can shoot for deep half. Right, crossface is a horrible place to be here. Okay, so I wouldn't want to fight it. It's not wrong to go for a deep half guard like that. It's just giving your opponent an extra edge, and I just don't like it.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Any
That's
questions over there?
just
Hello.
just highs and lows. What's up, people? Paul, you got that? Wonderful stuff. Okay, so I'll repeat that move one more time, and then I'll open up any questions that people have about anything. It doesn't have to be this particular guard.
Which one?
Pull here, break this in between the legs, pull my knees to my chest here, and turn everything the other side. Boom. Here. And keep going. So sometimes I kick and I want to keep finishing the move, but she's posting on her hands.
They can't see my leg here.
Right, look, I'm under the leg here. So she's posting on her hands. So I'm here, and she's posting on her hands, not letting me sweep. Don't let me sweep. Don't let me sweep. Don't let me sweep. So I just keep coming up. Okay? And then
I have to let
and she has to concede. So I'll keep going forward until all that finishes. What's up, Chloe? What's up, Yara?
Hello, guys. Hi, Nada.
Now I'm ready to be famous when world champion Haqish.
Oh, Yara's here.
She's here.
She's here and there.
Oh, both? How's that possible?
I don't know.
Impressive. Like world champ material. Got it. Awesome, Paulie. Awesome. This one?
كيف يعني؟
ما بعرف. This one مش هيبقى.
يعني
Well,
40 minutes.
Okay.
45 minutes.
Okay. So I'm gonna open up with that. I'm gonna open up questions for you guys. Anything you want me to cover, anything you want to talk about, you want to discuss, you want to see us do in front of you, discuss, and see if you have a better, clearer vision of it. Questions about moves I did today. Anything you want to talk about. I'll open it up for a few minutes before we finish for the day. Don't worry, she's not gone. She went to get a sip of water.
Any questions? What is your nationality? Where are you from? We are from a lot of places in the Arab world.
A lot of places in the Arab world.
So he's Jordanian, and I'm half Lebanese, half Saudi, originally Palestinian on my Saudi side.
I'm also originally Palestinian. Born and raised in Jordan. Me and my parents are. Our family is originally from Palestine. I guess people are okay. They got everything covered. Well, we got people joining now, though.
Yeah, that's because
Paul is going stir crazy. I'm sure you are, Paulie.
What's Paulie saying?
He's going stir crazy. He can't sit still.
Staying at home.
For quarantine.
You can come and play with us here, Paul.
Well, you're more than welcome, Paulie. I mean, we got enough room. God knows you're.
We've got enough room for you only.
Right, you won't take up the mat space. That's why. But we definitely are suffering from this. So, there are many ways. I mean, I don't need to teach you. Like, there's so many ways that a person can stay fit and active while they're at home. And I think the best thing we can do is to do that to avoid further risk.
I have a question.
There too. Let me know what you got.
I'm just taking out that.
باترفلاي مش عم بعمل باترفلاي فهمني وين في باترفلاي ابراهيم هعيد لك اياها وأعملها بالبطيء عشان تشوف في شوية transition كان باترفلاي switch the legs
Okay.
So this is our position. Okay. I'm going to reverse the lahiba, I'm grabbing the leg, everything. I'm going to break the grip on the collar, push the hand in between my legs, and I'll pull her forward with the collar and my knees. once I see this step, أول ما يصير هذا الستep, I'm going to grab underhook, let go of the hand and grab underhook. Now I'm going to turn my knees, بلف ركبي كلهم لهذيك الجهة. Okay? So I turn my knees, everything to that side, and I'm pushing with my shin on her leg until she posts to defend. Obviously, if she doesn't post, she falls down. So I'm here, I'm pushing with my shin on her thigh. Okay? Here, now I switch my legs. So I can post this on the mat or I can just kick forward. Okay? And once I kick, I need to come up. I can't just kick. I kick and come up. And even if she hasn't been swept yet, I can stand with her and her leg is like super high. Jump, jump, jump. And you're able to sweep your opponent. So there's a tiny, tiny transition there. But, what's it called? A tiny transition where I switch between the De La Hiva hook, the reverse De La Hiva hook, and the outside foot that I can post with. Hello, Mansoor. Hello, Joe. What's up, Smoking Joe? How you doing, buddy?
Hello, hello.
Haven't seen you in a while. مش هاي الحركة اللي قبلها.
الحركة اللي قبل was the other one, the sweep, the big hand.
هذه. Okay. اوكي ابراهيم انا هون عندي ريفرس دي لا هيفا اوكي وهي عم بتشدني عشان انا البالانس بنزل ركبتي اوكي مرات بحط ايدي على الارض هلا هي راح تبدل الايد اليمين من مسكه الرجل لمسكه الكم هون مسكه السليب وراح تدفع ايدي من النص هيك بين رجلي هلا الرجل البرانيه هاي تحطها على الارض والرجل اللي بالنص اللي هي كانت الريفرس دي لا هيفا راح ترميها لفوق تقلبني بعدين تلحقني لفوق يصير في عندها سايد كنترول او ني اون ذا بيلي وكل شيء تمام وضحت خبرني يا اخوي هلا ابو النميري can you armbar the coronavirus this is my hope is that we can not only armbar that we can choke the coronavirus from me to you واحد صديق اسمه حسين النميري واحد اسد this is our hope that we can choke it out and come back to our normal lives on the mat and off the mat really because
nice imagination
choke is better right choke I always say choke is king armbar is queen okay it's from the choke everybody goes to sleep and there are no tough guys us what's up Rico how are you buddy don't try to choke. Why?
Because it's highly contagious. Well, it's better if we choke it before it chokes us.
Well, that it might be true. Well, if you armbar, then you're I don't know. You're also in close proximity, so I don't know how much that saves you.
So.
Okay, people. So if you don't have any further questions, that's all we have for today. I appreciate everybody that came out and went online earlier today. I know we went out earlier than we were supposed to. I appreciate it. And we'll be back online tomorrow at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. sharp.
You're not sure.
I'm not showing this. Okay, I'm here. I promise I'm here. So I appreciate everybody that came out online today. And hope you enjoyed the techniques and the jiu-jitsu. And we'll be back online tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, so please be online 7 p.m. tomorrow for some more awesome jiu-jitsu. I'd love to hear your, yeah, you can use the tool after armbarring it. Yeah, I'm taking that into consideration. So if you guys have any requests, special requests, recommendations, moves that you'd like to talk about or hear about, I'm happy to listen. If you don't comment here, you can comment on my previous post about the quarantine and then or send me a private message. I'm happy to look into it. Who?
Someone just came in.
Us. Who just came in? Well, we're done for the day, so I'll post this on my story so you guys can see. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Us.
Ciao, ciao.